Hi kids, welcome back to another English language lesson with me, your English language teacher, Miss Viloshina Rawandran. Hi kids, we meet again. Today we are going to learn about Unit 2, Let's Play. Now, this is your second lesson for this particular unit. In the previous lesson, we learned the names of some of the toys that can be found in your house. As for today, we are going to learn how to read and create sentences about these toys. Are you ready, kids? If you are, let's go! Now, let's look at the name or the picture of the first toy. Now, let's see. What is this? Do you remember? Yes, it's a toy train. What is it, kids? It's a toy train. Now let's see the sentences. The first sentence that we have here, the first phrase that we have here is a toy train. What is this, kids? It's a toy train. What is this? A toy train. The next phrase, what type of train is this? Well, it's short, isn't it? So you say a short toy train. Now let's look at the next phrase. What color is it? It's blue. So you would say a blue toy train. What would you say, kids? A blue toy train. Now let's see the next phrase. Well, it's a short blue toy train. A short blue toy train. Now, these are four phrases about the toy train. The first one says it's short, then it's blue, and we combine it and say a short blue toy train. Now, how do we say it in a sentence? Well, in a sentence, you can say it's a short blue toy train. Again, kids, it's a short blue toy train. Now, let's read all of the sentences together. The first one, a toy train. A short toy train. A blue toy train. A short blue toy train. It's a short blue toy train. Well done, kids. Now, you may be wondering, why isn't there a full stop in these phrases? Well, when it's a phrase, you do not have to put a full stop. You only use full stops for sentences. Okay, kids? Now let's look at the next toy. What we have here? Well, what is this, kids? Do you remember? Yes, it's a go-kart. So, what's the first phrase? A go-kart. What would you say, kids? You would say it's a go-kart. Now let's look at the next phrase. Well, it's a beautiful go-kart, isn't it? So you will say a beautiful go-kart. Now let's look at the next phrase. Yes, what color is this go-kart? It's white. So you will say a white go-kart. Now let's combine both of these phrases. You will say it's a beautiful white go-kart. Again, kids, a beautiful white go-kart. Now, how will we place these four phrases into a sentence? Now, this is how you do it. Yes, you will say, it's a beautiful white go-kart. Again, kids, it's a beautiful white go-kart. Now, let's read these four phrases together. Ready, kids? A go-kart. A beautiful go-kart. A white go-kart. A beautiful white go-kart. And finally, as a sentence, it's a beautiful white go-kart. Well done, kids. Okay, now can you see what's the next toy or thing here? Well, it's a bike. Yes, kids, it's a bike. So, what would you say? You would say it's a bike. A bike. Now, let's look at the next phrase. Well, how's the bike? It's small, isn't it? So, you will say a small bike. Now, let's look at the next phrase. What's the color of the bike? Yes, it's green. So you will say a green bike. Now let's combine both of these phrases. You will say it's a small green bike. Again, kids, a small green bike. Now let's place four of these phrases into a sentence. Let's see. You will say, it's a small green bike. Remember, four phrases in a sentence. A bike, a small bike, a green bike, a small green bike. Combination of both these phrases. Let's combine four of these phrases into a sentence and you will say, it's a small green bike. Again, kids, it's a small green bike. Well done, kids. Now let's look at this next toy here. What do we have here? Do you remember? Yes, it's a monster. What is it, kids? It's a monster. So what will you say? You will say it's a monster. A monster. Now let's look at the next phrase. An ugly monster. An ugly monster. The next phrase. What color is this monster? It's blue. So you would say a blue monster. Now let's combine both these phrases into one phrase. And you will say it's an ugly blue monster. An ugly blue monster. Let's combine four of these phrases into a sentence. And you would say, it's an ugly blue monster. It's an ugly blue monster. Now let's read the phrases and sentence together. A monster. An ugly monster. A blue monster. An ugly blue monster. It's an ugly blue monster. Well done, kids. Now, let's look at this next picture. What is this? Well, any guesses? Yes, it's a plane. What is this, kids? It's a plane. So you will say it's a plane. What is this, kids? A plane. Now, what's the next phrase? A short plane. A short plane. Then what color is this plane? Well, it's white. So you would say a white plane. A white plane. Now let's combine both of these phrases into a phrase. And you would say a short white plane. What would you say, kids? A short white plane. Now let's combine these phrases and place it into a sentence. Let's see how will our sentence look like. This is how our sentence would look like. It would read as, it's a short white plane. Again, kids, it's a short white plane. Now let's read all of these phrases and sentence together. A plane. A short plane. A white plane. A short white plane. It's a short white plane. Wow! Bravo, kids! You are doing well so far. Now let's look at this next picture. What is Jack and Jill playing with? What, kids? Yes, it's a ball. Well done. What are they playing with? They are playing with a ball. So what would you say? You would say a ball. Again, kids, a ball. Now let's look at the next phrase. A big ball. Isn't this ball big? Yes, it's big. So you would say a big ball. What color is this ball? It's yellow. So you would say a yellow ball. Again, kids, a yellow ball. Now let's combine these three phrases into one phrase. And you would say a big yellow ball. A big yellow ball. Now let's place all of these phrases into one sentence. How will your sentence look like? Ta-da! This is how your sentence will look like. Let's read. It's a big yellow ball. Again, kids, it's a big yellow ball. Now, let's read all of these phrases and sentence together. A ball. A big ball. A yellow ball. A big yellow ball. It's a big yellow ball. Well done, kids. You are doing perfectly fine till now. Keep it up. Now, kids, let's look at the next picture. Oops! Looks like we have come to the end of the session for today. Till we meet again, signing off from you is Miss Viloshina Ravandran, your English language teacher. Till we meet again, bye kids! Have fun and stay at home. Bye!